Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Starport. It's Jason here at New Dimensions Crystals and Reiki in downtown Marin, Texas. And today's report is for March the 25th through March the 31st, 2026. And as usual, we jump right into the sun. The sun is pretty quiet. There's a small coronal hole, which is almost Earth facing, so we should expect a minor uptick in the plasma stream over the next couple of days. Nothing as bad as last week. I think we went all the way up to a level 5 solar storm. Solar storm conditions, as it were. So if you had some internet slowdowns last week, that's why, because those were some pretty big impacts with the CMEs and the corona hole stream. Should be a little bit minor this year. Minor this year. This week's going to feel like a year. Blah 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 blah. There is also a filament release that is Earth facing. Is probably gonna be a glancing blow, so that might enhance the solar storm capabilities. But excuse me, nothing to worry about. I should have brought water today. There's no water next to me. I just got to keep going. Anyway, um, of note, there is no uptick in meteors. It's just there's more people looking. So don't worry about extra meteors coming. And generally between February and June, there is an uptick. It's just usually 80% of the things are over the ocean or not in view. So nothing to be really worried about that direction. Zodiac, we are in Aries. Higher mind corresponds in the physical form. Sometimes that could be overthinking. Sometimes it could be migraines if you're resisting uh, the sort of spiritual path. We are currently still in no retrograde, so there's no retrogrades to report. So that's easy. That means you should be moving swiftly in the fire horse year in the forward direction, not the backward direction. Sometimes that's even scarier. There's no excuses. You better get it done. Don't let that make you anxious. Just let that make you flow, is what I would recommend. And so that leads us to today, the 25th of March, 2026. Saturn is yesterday ended today, went into Aries, and so Saturn into Aries, and then also the Sun today is conjuncting Saturn, and that's going to be giving you the ability to clarify your ideas. So um, Saturn rules structure. So this is like, here's how I'm going to get it done, or here's where I'm actually going, and start to build structure around your life. Um, and take personal responsibility for that, right? So it's not a hopeful kind of energy. It's going to get done when I get it done energy. Not that there's going to be anything that's going to be able to resist you, kind of thing. So take personal responsibility for your path. And so this is really sort of that stiff backbone sort of thing, like I can do it kind of energy. So you might on Wednesday, today, you might feel a little bit of extra current moving up and down the spine. And that's what rules are about alignment. So if your spine and your chakras are in alignment, it's easier to move forward with the fire horse and the no retrogrades. So there's lots of things working in your favor to move forward. So go ahead and do it. Thursday, the 26th of March is still the Aries Stellium is going to be affecting us. Um, really, that energy on Thursday is a lot of times. A lot of coaching says to keep your plans secret. This is really sort of an energy where it's safe to be seen. It's okay for people to know what you're doing. And also, the moon is conjuncting Jupiter. So possibility on Thursday of significant financial gains. Sometimes that's extra money in your account. Sometimes that you get a discount. Sometimes it's looking for a new job or finding a job. So look for Thursday to be good energy for that. And then the moon trines Mars, which is going to give you willpower, right? So a lot of times when it's time to go and you know you can go and it's going to be fine once you go, it's that hard start to get going. Thursday, you sort of get that increase in willpower with Mars and the moon. So look forward to getting shit done on Thursday if you haven't got shit done already, or get more shit done if you've already doing some shit. Yeah, that's Thursday. Friday, the 27th, it looks like my handwriting says. That would be the day after the 26th. The moon squares Venus. Could bring arguments to the fore, right? So this is just sort of uh, conflicts, probably interpersonal, sort of romantic relationships. The moon in Leo is going to trigger the need for dominance. So you might feel like even if there is a conflict, you got to win. So watch out for winning at all costs kind of energy. The moon in Neptune can also have you imagining the worst, right? So conflict, dominance, and active imagination. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Pay attention on Friday that you don't let a little argument get blown out of proportion because that would suck. Saturday, the 28th, Saturn and Pluto um, are really sort of, are they trining or aligning? Conjuncting? I think they're conjuncting. Anyway, I didn't write it down. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I didn't write it down. Anyway, Saturn and Pluto are really going to sort of be giving us the big picture becomes clear. Like, what the heck am I doing here? What's all these little steps? What's the synchronicity? Sort of, what is the thing that it's making, or something like that? It's going to be the energy Saturday, but not much else is happening on Saturday. So clarity on Saturday when you sort of have a time to pause, and maybe you're not working for the weekend, and then that would be a good day to sort of like, oh, that's what's going down. Leads us to Sunday the 29th. It looks like need to take some handwriting classes. Turned into old person, can't write correctly. So the 29th, moon squares Uranus, which has got us being stubborn, right? Could be a good thing, right? Sometimes stubborn is like, hey, I don't care all the naysayers. I don't care all the extra details, yada, yada, yada. I'm still going to do it. So that could be the stubborn. Headstrong would be like, you can't convince me to change my point of view because it's better. Yeah, so watch out for your stubbornness on Sunday. The moon's also going to be trining. The moon will trine Venus, and that's going to be really enhancing our romantic relationships. The moon in Virgo might have you overanalyze it, right? A lot of times this is trying to read cues rather than communicating. So don't overanalyze cues. Work on communication. If you are in to enhancing your romantic relationship on Sunday, leads us to Monday, the 30th of March. I was like, 3:30 is March still. It's like we're all going to be in the same month for the entire report because it's not April 1st till next Wednesday. And that'll be another report. Anywho, Monday, 3:30, March the 30th, Venus moves into Taurus. And that kind of energy really sort of has an alignment for meeting the right person, or for romance to manifest into the physical form, or romance to expand into something that feels luxurious and cared for, right? Just think of Taurus energy of consistency, reliability, loyalty, and then fine things, right? Good food, nice living quarters, and stuff like that. Taurus likes luxury. This guy likes, so I got all these crystal bracelets on. I love it. Anyway, I'm just going crazy today. What else is happening? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Meet the right partner, embody true love. Moon is opposing Mercury also on Monday. And that opposition is really going to open more than expand your psychic abilities, right? So whatever psychic ability you have or are working on, it can be enhanced on Monday. Good start to the week. What the hell are we doing here? Kind of stuff. Also, I think that's the beginning of Holy Week. Maybe Sunday before. Sunday before? I don't know. Sunday before Easter, Palm Sunday. Jason is forgetting things that he used to have given to him on a liturgical calendar. Anyway, I know it's Holy Week because Easter is the 5th, which is the Sunday. Yeah. So that leaves, yeah, Tuesday. I was like, I got one more day in my report. I just got stuck up on Holy Week. So Tuesday, Moon opposes Mars. Could be sort of an anxious or an anxiety energy. Sort of like a hasty vibe, like, ooh, can't just sit still today. Kind of vibe with the Moon opposing Mars. What is that word? Moon. Oh, that's the. Wow, my handwriting has gotten worse through the report. The Moon is going to be trining Uranus, also making you very persuasive, even to yourself. right? So don't overhype yourself into an anxiety that you have to deal with. But it is a positive energy that you could be convincing others to go along, or that structure you started to build over the past week. You're convincing people of just how it's going to work for you and for them. Moon into Libra also keeps you open minded, right? So, open minded means that you can adjust the details of the trajectory that you're going on, and open minded to help, support. You can call it criticism or critique. Like, wouldn't it be easier if you did it this way? So, be open to hearing that. The cosmos will do that. That's everything for the report. Let's see. It is. Oh yeah, yeah. So next week, Holy Week, I'll probably be closed all week. So miss you next week. Um, yeah. What else is going on? Yeah. So speaking of moving forward and doing other things, the shop will be closing by the end of April. We are headed to the Northlands, or at least north of Texas, pretty soon. So all of you look forward probably next week. I'll sort of talk about maybe there's some discounts in the shop so I don't have to pack all this stuff up. So it's been fun. I've been here since 2019, November of 2019 here at the shop. I'll probably still be doing videos, of course, with moving and whatnot. Sometimes schedules don't do, but I'm going to try to keep doing the same schedule. So it's just like, hey, I'll watch Jason on Wednesday and Thursday. So I'll look at it. And then let's see what else. Closed on Holy Week, closing the shop by end of April. Discounts probably coming, so I can get rid of all the stuff. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I was here since November. So what is that? 6 years? It's 2026. Yeah, so it would have been 6 years, 7 years in um, November of this year. So yeah, I'll probably be doing similar things once I get up there, but I'm just trusting the universe and going where it's telling me to go. And then we're gonna see what it turns into when I get there. But as usual, my life has been blessed and guided by spiritual things and taking me places, right? So I'm glad I was here for lots of transitions in my family. Um, while I was here in Burnham once again, it's like I go Burnham back to someplace else, otherwhere. Anyway, who knows? Maybe I'll come back to Brenham later, but be up north, or at least north of Texas. I don't call it north; it's probably central, uh, for a while. But yeah, I think that's everything. Until next week, everybody. Many blessings. Where is this? Oh, they moved the stop button. Oh, thanks for the update, Zoom. I was having to have a dramatic ending. Tell everybody I'm closing the shop, and then the button. Is that the button? There's the button. Okay. Stop recording. Many blessings, everybody.